Leos, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what the collective needs to hear at this time. I've set that intention with this deck and with my guides. So if you are here because this is in your feed, then this message is for you. And if you are here because of the title, then this message is definitely for you. So let's get into the tarot and see what Spirit has for you. Definitely give the video a thumbs up and definitely subscribe if you like the messages. All of your interactions really help to grow my channel, and I really do appreciate that. But it also pushes the messages out so that others can receive the message and guidance that they need as well. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we had the Strength card, which is your energy, right? That's Leo energy. So the strength isn't just like physical strength. This is about, overcoming obstacles and having the endurance to do so. This is mental strength, spiritual strength, emotional strength, right? Like really being able to maintain control over your emotions, your mindsets, and your thought patterns here. So it's really, connecting with the divine and reaching that deep level of connection and overcoming challenges, right? And letting Spirit help you through anything that you're facing here. So really finding that internal confidence and strength to overcome things. So the situation is the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is memories, nostalgia. This is also like feeling comfortable, feeling safe, right? And having harmony and peace and that feeling of home, right? Whether this is internal or like an actual home. This is like that safe comfort blanket type of feeling, right? So knowing that you are safe where you are, and knowing that you have a home within self. It's not just, your physical home. So this can be about, being more playful, being carefree, spending time with children or your inner child. And, knowing that you have love and support from others and from Spirit, right? So maybe there's a need to kind of focus more on happiness and joy. This can also be about the past, right? Like past memories and living in the past. So the blockage here is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is about victory, recognition, being seen, right? And then being supported by others in this victory. So, this person's up on this horse and all of these people around him are celebrating, and he's being recognized for all of his hard work. And, these people are really like rooting for him. He's put in all of this effort. And I feel like the blockage is that there's like some kind of delay in success, or maybe events didn't turn out the way that you anticipated. That can be what this past is about, right? Living in the past, living in this nostalgia, and really needing to know that that's kind of like delaying you moving forward, right? That's kind of holding on to past memories can really delay any kind of success or outcome that you were hoping to have. But just realizing that it's only temporary. It's kind of part of the process. Stick with your plan and keep working, right? Keep going towards what it is that you want. But recognizing too that this is what's holding you back, is really trying to hold on to the past memories, right? And that could be because you need to heal from something in your past, right? This could go back to childhood, because I do see like the children here. So maybe this is something from childhood that you need to heal from, or this could be like a past relationship, right? Past job, whatever it is. It'll be different for each of you because it is a general reading, but there was something that happened in the past that you are kind of still holding on to. Because the root cause of this is the Fool, which is taking a leap of faith and going full in on this new beginning, right? The Fool is very carefree, again, very childlike, naive. Like, not that you're naive or need to be naive, but this is like really trusting in spirit and freeing yourself from the past, right? So with the Fool, he just jumps off this cliff and then, trusts that the divine is going to have his back and that they're going to help lead him through all of the lessons, right? And again, just trusting and having that faith. So I feel like there is a need to trust and have faith in a new beginning, but also free yourself from these past memories, free yourself from this past pain that has occurred. So in the recent past, what is still affecting this situation, we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is about togetherness. This is joy, celebrations, and being together with your community. So allowing connections to lift you up and lift your spirits here. So with your community, that can be work friends, your friends outside of work. This can be about family, but it's also not being fulfilled, right? And needing to use your intuition to guide you towards what feels right for you, right? And connecting with others so that you can be uplifted, right? So maybe there was some kind of situation in the past with family, with community, with friends that has really caused you to hold on to some memories here, right? So again, this could be something happened at a job with coworkers, or a friend group, and it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to, right? Maybe people were very deceptive, whatever it may be. It could also be a third party situation, as far as love goes. So this could have been a relationship that you were in, and maybe you were the third party, or they had others that were involved in the relationship. But it is a need to let go of that. So the message from your higher self or your spirit guides is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is about healing. It's about release. So this is like sadness, pain, heartbreak, right? And it can also just be disappointment and sadness, right? From a work situation, or this can be heartbreak from a friend group or family members, right? That you've been carrying around. And the Three of Swords is about experiencing that and knowing that the pain is only temporary, and then releasing that and recovering, healing yourself, right? From whatever occurred here. So there was just a past situation that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. And I feel like it's just still, and this, I mean, even things from childhood, you could still be carrying, and it could be subconsciously, right? That you don't even realize is still affecting you, but maybe just do some meditation and journaling, go for walks, whatever helps you heal. This is just something that's still in your energy, right? Because a lot of times we've mentally moved on because, life goes on. You have to get up, you have to go to work, you have to do all the things, but emotionally we're still kind of tied to that, or we still kind of think, well, what if this happened? What if that happened? And I feel like it's just needing to release that. So in the immediate future, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is my card for single and independent, right? So maybe you are newly single. Maybe this is in the recent past, and you found out about an affair, or you found out you lost your job, right? Like if this was work situation, maybe this is a family situation, and you realize that there was like gossip and people were teaming up on you, right? Whatever it is. In the immediate future, this is like success, self-worth, like really focusing on what you want and focusing on your independence and building stability, focusing on home, again, internal and external. But this is like going at things alone, right? Knowing that you can handle whatever situation spirit brings you with that strength card. And then this is you like handling things, right? Financially, mentally, emotionally, right? Whatever that is, you're really going to be like strong and independent here in the near future. I love that. I think that's amazing. This could also be like stability coming in. So in your thoughts and feelings, we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about confusion. This is about um, illusions, things too good to be true. Maybe you're feeling like you're confused because, you thought maybe something was too good to be true. But it's also about like options, like things opening up. So maybe you're feeling like, um, you have a lot of choices and you want to kind of act on them, right? It can also be like overwhelm, like feeling a little emotionally overwhelmed because the cups are about our feelings. So maybe you are feeling a little overwhelmed or, like there's just a lot going on because there are a lot of options. So again, maybe do some grounding, do some meditation, journaling, self-love practices for sure. Maybe you're just a little confused on what happened here, right? And that can be hard to release things when you're confused on why it went down the way it did, but just knowing that things happen for a reason, and unfortunately sometimes you just have to deal with pain. So in your environment, the influence here is the 9 of Cups. So again, like fulfillment and emotional satisfaction, abundance, right? Like filling your own cup and being grateful and letting things flow to you. So I feel like there is very much this need for self-care, self-love. What makes you happy? What's going to fill your cup, right? So maybe in the past you really poured into a situation, a work group, friend group, relationship, and it's kind of taken a lot out of you. And now it's like really time to focus on your emotional fulfillment, what makes you happy and what's going to bring you that emotional fulfillment, success. What is it that you want? Focus on yourself. So in your hopes and fears, we have the Lovers, and the Lovers is a choice. This is also like a card of relationship, union. So maybe you are hoping for like a soulmate energy, some kind of union here, right? If you're not calling in love, then this can just be about you wanting to get into alignment and be balanced. And, there's masculine and feminine energy here, which is getting into alignment with your wish fulfillment, getting into alignment with whatever it is that you are wanting to call in here, right? Because when you're in alignment and you're balanced, that's when things are going to come in for you, right? Not that you have to be 100% healed, because we never are, but this is really just needing to remain balanced to stay in alignment with what it is you want. And if that's a love relationship, then that's what you need to do. You need to be balanced and you need to pour into yourself and know that you can handle things. You're strong and independent and not depend on somebody else to make you happy. And then keeping your autonomy, right? And even in a relationship. But yeah, I just feel like maybe you are really hoping to balance out, or you're hoping to have a love relationship, partnership. So the potential outcome here is Temperance. And Temperance is about patience and calm. This is about harmony, right? So this is like a divine timing card, but it's also like divine guidance, right? I feel like you're being led by spirit. This is also a very healing card. So this is a Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could have it in your chart. You don't have to be, but um, this is about like you working toward achieving something in your life and knowing that you don't have to do it alone, right? Knowing that you have support and that spirit is there, right? With these cards, it's very much about support. Like this person is supported on the 6 of Wands, and this 3 of Cups is about togetherness and support. So maybe if you're not feeling supported by a friend group, work group, or relationship, know that the divine is there for you and that they are protecting you. And, look for signs and follow that inspired divine guidance. And then be flexible on the approach that you take, right? Have the patience and trust in spirit, trust in the divine timing of things, because now is the perfect time to connect with the divine and then welcome the messages that are coming into you. Use your intuition and then surrender to the plan, because that's what's going to bring everything together, right? And trust in your divine guidance, trust in your intuition. Yeah, I just feel like there's more like peace and calm coming in here for you, because Temperance again is about like that harmony. I feel like there is balance and harmony, and you really kind of alchemizing and using these lessons to your benefit. and being able to learn the lesson and then move through it. I really love that. I think that's amazing, really strong energy here. Um, there's definitely some past pain, but I see you moving through that and moving on from it and really getting into alignment. So I love that message. I think that's a really good message for you. I hope that helped, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.